Russian Defense Ministry says they have a smoking gun. Email correspondence showing that the U.S. Defense Threat Reduction Agency and Pentagon contractors in Ukraine worked with Hunter Biden, President Joe Biden's son, in financing biolabs. The son of the U.S. president allegedly secured funds for Metabiota and Black & Veatch.
The contents of the letters show that Hunter Biden played an important role in creating a financial opportunity for pathogen work in Ukraine. The published correspondence indicates that the true goals of the Pentagon in Ukraine are far from scientific. In one of the letters, the vice president of Metabiota notes that the company's activities will be aimed at ensuring, quote, the cultural and economic independence of Ukraine from Russia, which is rather strange for a biotechnology company.
The Russian parliament is inviting Joe Biden and U.S. Undersecretary for Political Affairs Victoria Nuland to be part of their investigation.
Earlier, the chairman of the State Duma instructed our international committee to begin the procedure of preparing an invitation for explanations from U.S. officials. These are Mrs. Nuland and Biden Jr.
Earlier, we heard from the Russian Defense Ministry that Rosemont Seneca, Hunter Biden's investment firm, had been involved, along with George Soros' Open Society Institute, in financing biological research facilities in Ukraine. Moscow says these labs were involved in developing bioweapons, and one of these labs was even involved in research related to nuclear weapons. Washington and Kiev have both denied that these labs served any military purpose. And after Mrs. Nuland mentioned them in congressional testimony, U.S. media has done everything possible to shut down any mention of their existence. As for Hunter Biden, his laptop created a scandal during the 2020 elections, but mainstream media shut down any mention of it, saying it was Russian disinformation. And Donald Trump was attacked just for bringing it up.
Why did the mayor of Moscow's wife give the Bidens, both of them, $3.5 million for them? That's a lot of money. She gave him $3.5 million. So now I would think Putin would know the answer to that. I think he should release it. I think we should know that answer.
What kind of American, let alone an ex-president, thinks that this is the right time to enter into a scheme with Vladimir Putin and brag about his connections to Vladimir Putin? There is only one, and it's Donald Trump.
Now the Washington Post and the New York Times both admit it was real. They are backtracking and acknowledging hidden truth.
CNN, the federal investigation into Hunter Biden's crooked business dealings is a very real, very substantial investigation of potentially serious federal crimes. There is a realistic chance this could result in federal charges.
I think it's as bogus as it was before. Trump's appeal to Russian President Vladimir Putin to find information about Biden is despicable.
The U.S. media is now trying to retell and reinterpret a story they previously claimed was false. Meanwhile, Russia is raising very serious concerns about biolabs. And at the same time, many are optimistic, hoping that negotiations can bring an end to the hostility in Ukraine. We certainly live in a world of free-flowing, wild information, with different forces scrambling to try and control it. Caleb Maupin, RT, New York.